So for the next department, we have a familiar set of faces, which were the girls that we saw this morning. They are the FF Nutrition Group, and to introduce you guys to them is Miss Patricia Coleman.
Can I get a hop a day? All right, can everyone just kind of stretch their arms up? Everyone's looking a little lethargic. We had a lot of PowerPoints, a lot of great information, but I know we're sitting down. We had, our team had the privilege of having Kiana De Leon Guerrero, and I always mess up their names, and Angela Iriarte, thank you Rose for coaching me through that, as our interns. And they were actually able to do a variety of things with Randall and Rose, so they were able to go out and experience our nutrition education courses. They were also able to help us with our community assessment that we're doing as part of our pediatric obesity project, and they were also able to probably do one of the favorite things of our interns, which is test recipes and cook some food that was fairly healthy, hopefully. Right, Rose? All right, so without further ado, let's bring up our two interns.
Okay, so my name is Kiana De Leon Guerrero, and I'm an incoming senior at Saipan Southern High School. And that's my partner.
Hi, I'm Angela Iriarte.
Okay, and we will be presenting about the Children's Healthy Living Program, also known as CHILL, and the Expanded Food and Nutrition Education Program, also known as FNEP. So what is CHILL? Does anyone know what exactly is CHILL? Anyone? Okay. So CHILL stands for the Children's Healthy Living Program for Remote Underserved Minority Populations in the Pacific region. It is a partnership among U.S. jurisdictions such as the Sinai, Guam, the Republic of the Marshall Islands, the Federated States of Micronesia, Palau, American Samoa, Alaska, and Hawaii. It is a 5-year project that is currently in its 3rd year, and it is home based at the University of Hawaii at Manoa's College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources. The main target group of CHILL is actually 2 to 8-year-olds. So CHILL's goal is to build a social, cultural, political, economic, and physical environment that promotes active play and healthy food intake to prevent childhood obesity in children in the Pacific region. So Native communities in the Pacific are really underrepresented in the obesity research. But with few data available, 60 to 90% of adults are obese or overweight, and 50 to 45% of 2 to 8-year-olds are also obese and overweight. To address this issue, the U.S. land-grant colleges, such as the jurisdictions I mentioned earlier, successfully competed for the USDA NIFA grant, which granted them the 5-year project and $25 million, and you all know that today as CHILL. We did an assessment of Tonopeg, and we went out into the stores and did surveying of the interior and the exterior. So with the exterior, we went and checked the signages and advertisements, whether it's healthy or unhealthy ads being presented. Because whether you know it or not, unhealthy images are usually presented, and when you go in the store, that's what you're usually going to be interested in buying. With the interior conditions, we checked the counter where's the display of old unhealthy items, whether it's near the counter, below the counter, or anywhere near the checkout counter, because when you're gonna go buy something, you're lining up to pay for your food, then all of a sudden there's like candy. You add it into your grocery list, and you pay more, and you gain unhealthy fats and sugars, and yeah. Okay. anyway, and also with the store inventories, we check if they have local produce, which we try to promote because support our local farmers, and we check if there's healthy food available. So this is just the different stores and markets that we found in Tinopac, Asmatuis, and San Roque. In addition to doing an assessment of the stores, we did an assessment of the facilities, basically like parks, beaches, playgrounds, just to see what's available for physical activity. So over here, this is the Tinopac Beach Park, and over there is also in Tinopac Beach Park, that's one of the pavilions. This is the playground. And in addition to that, we also did a survey of schools and churches. Along with the facilities and the stores, we did a walkability of Tinopac. We started from the Tinopac Youth Center, which is across the elementary school, and we walked all the way to the Tinopac Beach Park. So during our walkability, we checked to see if there's any sidewalks or how is the conditions if you were to walk as if you were living in that community. We also check if there's any features that show drug use or alcohol use. Also, if there's dogs. So during our walk, there was obviously no sidewalks, as you can see. We're walking on the road. And this is actually a path that leads to the church, which is across the beach. And during this walk, there were dogs. However, they didn't attack us or anything like that, even though Randall was really scared. They were just there, but just the fear of having the dogs around, you never know when they're gonna attack. So the walkability is really important because depending on how close the stores or the facilities are can really affect how you would utilize them. Even if you were living in a home around this area and there were dogs on leash, would you walk around? Would you be like risking your life just to go to the store? Exactly. And with every survey and assessment we do, we always have to fill out our CAT forms. There are like maybe under 10 different CAT forms, but we did maybe under 100 CAT forms during our month internship. So this is us after walkability. We're filling out a walkability checklist right now. And our CAT forms usually range from 2 to 5 pages. And afterwards, the best part, going back to the office and inputting all the data. And moving on. So this is one of our assessments at the Asmatuis basketball court. This is one of the physical activity facilities. So when we do an assessment of the facilities, we just check to see what features is available, such as lighting, parking, if there's litter, if there's overgrown shrubbery, as you can see. And we also check to see how the conditions of the court is, if it's usable. We check to see if the houses are actually using it or if it's in the range of the community. When we did an assessment, we noticed that the court wasn't as level as it should be. And we also noticed that there was some form of vandalism with the shoes. And as I mentioned earlier, there's the overgrown grass going into the court. And that's basically what we did with the facilities. With every facility, we checked to see all the features. So before this internship, I never paid attention to my environment. I never cared about what was in stores or what was posted outside or inside. But now I do. When I go to the stores, I actually pay attention to what's being advertised. Or, when I go to the counter, I try not to look at the candy. Or when if the produce is local or is it imported. When I pass by basketball courts, if it's actually being used by the people. Because every little thing in your environment can actually affect the decisions you make and whether you're gonna be active or whether you're gonna eat healthy. So every little thing plays a part in the decisions you make every day. And now I'm gonna hand over the mic to my partner, Angela.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about FNEP. FNEP is the Expanded Food and Nutrition Education Program. The purpose of this program is to assist limited resource audience to gain knowledge, skills, attitudes, and change behavior to improve diet. FNEP offers food and nutrition education that encourages participants to eat healthier. For example, we have the Where's the Fat and Sugar presentation, which we did with the 4-H kids. In the Words of Fat and Sugar presentation, we informed the kids that the fat and sugar content in certain snacks, beverages, and foods aren't healthy. We notified them to not always eat healthy snacks, and we offered healthier ways to prepare corned beef, soba, and everyone's favorite, Spam. Moving on to FNEP classes. During FNEP classes, we assisted Rose Costro with different food demonstrations that were healthy. All the recipes are available in our FNEP recipe book. The recipe book offers many healthy meals that are affordable, and most of the ingredients are locally grown. Local produce are more widely available, more healthier, more cheaper, and way more nutritious than imported goods. Not only does FNEP offer healthy food recipes, but also lessons as well, such as safe food handling, so we teach you how to handle your food so bacteria doesn't form, grow, or spread. Kitchen safety, so you don't get cut or hurt or slip. We have goal setting, so you can set long and short-term goals, and also budget management. One more great factor here on the top right is the Choose My Plate guide. The food pyramid has been improved. Choose My Plate guide shows you how much fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, and dairy that should be on your plate. For the veggie fruit part of your daily intake, think about buying locally grown food, as I mentioned earlier. Several benefits that you can invest when purchasing locally grown produce is saving money. So support our farmers. Go local, buy local. So I want to give a special thanks to Rose, Fidel, and Noel for the wonderful pictures that we have in our presentation. And once again, I'm Angela Riarty.
And my name is Kiana De Leon Guerrero.
And we approve this message.